Okay, so to deal with number 12, I have 3 different terms that all have a number in the denominator, and I want to get rid of these denominators. The easiest way for me to get rid of all these denominators is for me to multiply every single term by the least common multiple. So 3, 2, and 4 have a least common multiple of 12. So I'm going to multiply every single term by 12. And watch, I can show you how this will help us get rid of those denominators. So now, having a 12 there is just like writing out this term as 12 times a plus 2 over 3, which is the same as writing 12 over 3 times a plus 2. So I'm going to be able to divide out that denominator by the number that I'm multiplying it by. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I can change this whole thing to be 4 times a plus 2. And in the second term, I have a 12 divided by 2. And I can change that whole thing to be a negative 6 times 5. Can't lose that negative there. In the last term, I'm going to have a 12 divided by a 4, which is 3. So I'm left with 3 times that whole numerator, 2a minus 4. Okay, now everything is linear. We don't have any denominators that we have to worry about, and I can just move left to right. So for this first term here, I'm going to have to do some FOILing, and that will become 4a plus 8. The next term I can just multiply together. So negative 6 times 5 is negative 30. Then I got to write my equal sign again. And I'm going to have to FOIL out this last part. So I get 6a minus 12. And I'm going to keep working left to right and solve this equation just like normal. So I've got some like terms here. I can put together that positive 8 and a negative 30. And I end up with negative 22. So I have 4a minus 22 equals 6a minus 12. I want to get those a's together, so let me subtract 6a over here, subtract it from the a over here. So I get negative 2a minus 22 equals negative 12. And I want to get these constants together, so I'm going to add 22 here, add 22 here. So I'm going to end up with negative 2a equals 10. Divide out that negative 2, and I get a equals negative 5. So after all that nonsense, a just equals negative 5.